Every day I see posts claiming anyone can become a Claude architect. As someone who's trained hundreds of professionals, I need to tell you what's real and what's pure marketing hype. This isn't about gatekeeping, it is about giving you the honest roadmap so you do not waste months going down the wrong path. Forget everything you have been told about needing to code for AI. The core leap is moving from simple conversations to building entire operational blueprints. What this means is that you are now orchestrating interactions between systems, designing decision flows, and embedding intelligence directly into your tools. The pattern clearly indicates a shift from asking a machine questions to giving it an architectural mandate. You are specifying how things connect and resolve. So today, that architectural mandate hits a wall. You can design a beautiful room, but not the entire building. The key insight is that current tools handle the facade, the interface, while the deep logic, the data orchestration, the system thinking that makes it all work reliably, is still out of reach. You are sketching blueprints without being able to pour the foundation. Right now, you can design the beautiful facade, the user interface, but the actual building code, the engineering load, the integrated wiring, that's all missing. The pattern clearly indicates you are granted design authority, but denied construction authority. You are the visionary, but the master builder role, the one who ensures the whole structure stands, still requires a human architect. Anyone can build AI. But one hidden step keeps you stuck. Let's be honest, visual tools promise simplicity, but they conceal a deeper power. The key insight is that by designing the flow itself, you are directly authoring the AI's decision-making logic. What this means is you control the branching, the responses, the entire user experience without writing a single line of code. You are building its intelligence visually. Now, imagine directing a masterclass. You craft a scenario, anticipate every possible question, and prepare the perfect response. That's what you are doing here. You are designing not just one reply, but an entire, intelligent conversation. The AI follows your script, navigating the user's path to a precise, valuable outcome. But what's actually involved in building something this powerful? Do you need to become a prompt engineer, or can these intelligent flows handle real-world tasks like customer support or employee onboarding? The true power lies in how you map that conversation to a tangible result. So, what constitutes a truly valuable outcome? No one tells you the real AI secret: code is optional. But here's the hard truth. Your AI can become a digital ghost, trapped within one platform. Without APIs, it cannot access your live data, update your CRM, or trigger workflows elsewhere. It's isolated. The insight is that an AI without connections cannot truly scale or automate your business. So, you have solved your data problem. Now you face the most frustrating wall: custom logic that no AI can write for you. The insight is that even the most powerful no-code platform cannot anticipate your unique business rules. You will reach for custom code because nothing off the shelf can enforce your specific, non-negotiable needs. Think of a bridge built for a quiet country lane. It is charming, reliable. But the moment 1,000 trucks start crossing daily, something predictable happens. The key insight is that the elegant solution for your small team becomes a major liability at scale. The very architecture designed for simplicity will buckle under real-world demand, and you cannot just wish it stronger. Maintenance does not just get harder, it becomes the primary obstacle. What starts as occasional tweaks becomes an avalanche of tiny, mandatory changes, each threatening your entire system. You'll spend more time fixing yesterday's solutions than enabling tomorrow's needs. The pattern clearly indicates your tool is now the constraint, consuming resources just to stand still. You are not a coder. That's exactly why you'll succeed. Systems thinking is the single most overlooked capability in tech today. It is what separates reactive problem solvers from those who design lasting solutions. The key insight is this: you do not just manage devices or users, you orchestrate a dynamic web of dependencies. What this means is anticipating how a single change ripples through the entire environment before you make it. Here's what's really happening. This skill transforms paralyzingly large challenges into actionable, sequenced steps. You stop staring at the mountain and start recognizing the trails. The key insight is that execution is simply this discipline applied. This is how you gain the momentum to deliver results where others stall, moving decisively from abstract complexity to concrete action. And this next skill is your ultimate defense against the void. What this means is you are not just arranging features, you are mapping the human journey before a single thing is built. The pattern clearly indicates that when you master this, you stop building solutions to hypothetical problems and start solving for real people, which is the only way value is ever created. Now, let's talk about the ultimate safety net, testing methodology. This isn't about clicking buttons. It is your systematic process for proving your architecture holds up under real pressure before anyone depends on it. The key insight is that this skill transforms you from a hopeful planner into a confident engineer who guarantees outcomes. You are being lied to about AI. It is not about code anymore. So, where do you actually begin? The answer is surprisingly straightforward. Your first real role in this new landscape is as an AI conversation designer. This isn't just about planning chats, it is the core skill of architecting intelligent, human-centered interactions. You'll master crafting the flows and logic that make an AI feel intuitive and genuinely helpful to a user. From there, you graduate. The solution designer role is the true prize, where you orchestrate entire systems. You are no longer just designing a single conversation, but integrating multiple tools into a seamless, intelligent process. This is where you create substantial business value and cement your strategic position, moving far beyond simple automation into true digital transformation. But let's be clear about what partner actually means. It is not waiting for permission. You must learn to articulate technical requirements, timelines, and trade-offs with authority. This is the language of business outcomes, not just tickets. By speaking it fluently, you shift from a requester to a co-architect, fundamentally changing the scope of what you can build. This evolution isn't about a new title. It's the subtle, powerful shift where you are no longer just building what's asked for. You are the one defining the possible. You synthesize needs, foresee constraints, and design the solution itself. This is where your value becomes irreplaceable, because you are not just implementing a system, you are shaping the entire business outcome. Forget the code. Let me show you the billion-dollar shortcut everyone missed. So, Understanding APIs reveals the hidden logic of your tools. You discover what data moves between systems and why those connections matter. This insight alone solves countless automation roadblocks, showing you precisely where adding code becomes necessary versus when you can simply connect existing services. It's about finding the exact line between configuration and creation. Think of it like learning to read a recipe before ever picking up a knife. By first comprehending existing code, you internalize proper structure and logic. You are not just memorizing syntax, you are training your brain to recognize patterns. This foundational skill allows you to intelligently modify, troubleshoot, and finally create your own solutions with true confidence. And this leads directly to our final, powerful insight. The goal isn't to learn many programming languages. It is to master one critical platform deeply, so its native logic becomes your logic. This deep focus turns you from a superficial user into a true architect, able to design and direct automated systems with a fluency that scattered learning can never provide. So, how do you start this mastery without feeling overwhelmed? Here's the smart shift. Instead of diving headfirst into traditional textbooks, use AI coding tools as your intelligent guide. They allow you to work with code, asking questions and building solutions in real time. This isn't about replacing learning, it is about making the journey practical and immediately productive from day one. Non-coders can design amazing Claude systems, but face real integration limits. Your most valuable skills are systems thinking and problem decomposition. True architecture requires understanding technical possibilities and limitations. Start mapping out a simple business problem you could solve with Claude this week.